Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, and everyone knows what the first topic was because I was live streaming. The second topic is JK Dobbins. Look, I want to make sure my point doesn't go over anybody's head. I want to be very direct with this. I am distraught for JK. I always want to make it a practice of mine to always give, props to these players. Because like I said before, it can all be taken away like that. And what we've seen from JK is it's on the cusp of being taken away just like that. It's sad. It really is sad, and it's disheartening to watch somebody, have the injury bug, work his way all the way back from injury, come back early from injuries, all to have one of the worst injuries for any athlete to happen to him in the very first game of the season. And his previous one had happened before even the season had started. It really is disheartening, and I can't put enough emphasis on how bad I feel for that man. I just can't. I'm praying for him. I hope everyone else is. But this team, I want to say something too. Something has to be going on with this team. Look, one season with injuries. All right. 2 seasons with injuries. Maybe. But 3, 4, nah. Something is going on. And I'm everyone's saying, well, they're freak injuries and blah, 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 blah. I've seen guys get flipped on their faces with their feet going the other way and get up and walk off. Our guys are getting hurt on regular tackles. Achilles are going. Knees are going. Shoulders are going. Pecs are going. Think about this real quick, Raven fans. Right now, as we speak, we just lost 4 starters today. Is it 4? I'm pretty sure it's 4. You got JK Dobbins, the running back, the starting running back. Ronnie Stanley, the starting left guard. And Marcus Williams, the starting free safety. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, Linderbaum got hurt too. Forgot about that. That's what I was thinking about. But at least he seems to be okay. Now, the MRIs have been ordered, I believe, for Marcus Williams and for Ronnie Stanley, and they're going to be checking if it's anything more severe. Now, the reports are coming out that Ronnie Stanley's isn't as severe, but it's still severe enough that he's probably going to be babied and pampered all throughout this season, because they're going to say we cannot go and risk re-aggravating it any further than what it is. So they're going to be keeping that man on a pitch count probably. And I don't know how you're going to be doing that as an offensive lineman, specifically a left tackle. Now, here's the thing. Mustipher came in and he played well to take over for Linderbaum. Makari came in. I mean, there was not much difference between him and Ronnie Stanley. I'm not going to lie to you. Ronnie Stanley played like horrible. And I know people's going to be, let's go over to all 22. Yeah, he got those 3 penalties, and yeah, he got beat off the line 3-4 times. But other than that, he played great. No, Ronnie Stanley played bad, very bad. This line played very bad, and look, from every one of them, I don't want to hear that it was only Moses. Moses was getting beat like an African drum, but everybody else, it just was a bad performance. And look, I'm not going to go too in-depth about it because I'm going to do a full game recap tomorrow. And y'all going to get that video. But I really wanted to touch on all the injuries for this video specifically. Because at what point do we not start pointing at John Harbaugh? I'm sorry. I know people's going to see like it's not John Harbaugh's fault. He has something to do with it. The reason why is because when he got rid of Steve Saunders, he should have got rid of all of them. All of them. And I know that's hard for me to say because a lot of those people have families and everything else, but it's not getting any better. It's not getting any better. And let's be real. We can't have another season with us down how many of our players? Like, we're not talking about 1 player, 2 players. We're already down Mark Andrews. We're already down now after the first game, Ronnie Stanley. We're down Marcus Williams. We're down JK Dobbins. Like, how much more do we have to be down till everyone starts being like, bro, something got to be up? It got to be up. Got to be. Listen, I was reading, shout out to my Rebel Ravens. You know, I got a lot of friends in there, people that I can actually call like friends. They were discussing some of the things, and somebody said there should be no heavy lifting from any of those guys. After training camp, heavy lifting like once a week. But everything else is yoga, stretching, those things to make sure those tendons and those muscles, those smooth muscles stay loose as possible. Flexibility. I love this team. I truly do. And I think that we have a true shot at the Super Bowl. But the injury bug has cost us pretty much 60 to 70% of Lamar Jackson's tenure so far with the Ravens. And that number, I really do mean that number, because you could say, okay, you're going to say, well, maybe not in 2019. 2019 in the playoff game, there was a lot of players that got hurt. Remember, what's it called? Hollywood Brown came into the season hurt. Mark Andrews got hurt in the playoff game. So at what point do we start looking at them being like, man, from the ending of 2019 all the way to 2020, 2021, 2022, injury has been literally the main problem. If it's not on defense, it's on offense. It's not offense, it's in coaching. Remember we had a coach run on the field and break his leg. I mean, it's getting out of hand. Something has to give, and I'm hoping whatever gives very quickly, because I don't see us being able to go deep in the playoffs if we do not have the best players on our team available. Look, everyone talks about the next man up. There is no way we have a next man up for all of these guys. Think about it. You're saying, oh, we have a next man up for safety, left tackle, running back, center. Like, bro. The only position that I feel like we got back and forth is the tight end position. And I'm 100% real on that. That's the only one. With Likely, Vokalek, and your guy's favorite Kolar. That's the only one I feel comfortable with. Everyone else, no. And I don't think you shouldn't either. But, I'll be praying for these guys. Hopefully everyone heals up. And man, once again, please keep JK in your prayers. I can't imagine how devastated that man is. I can't imagine how devastated he is. Because right now, his dream, mind you, this is a dream. They're living out their dream, is teetering for him to be able to continue to do that. Because when you have an ACL reconstruction surgery, then you have an Achilles rupture. That's not, bro. Remember I told y'all, that's what ruined my basketball career. My Achilles blew out. I'll never forget it. I was training at one of the big courts down here on Peachland in Port Charlotte. And I went up for a dunk, caught the dunk, came down really hard. And when I came down, I went to turn, and my Achilles just went, boom, done. Felt like someone hit me in the back of the leg with a bat. So I'm really hoping that man can even come back. I know he's going to have the best surgeons and stuff available for him. But for explosiveness, cutting ability to be able to stop and start, the worst injury for that is an Achilles. You can come out from ACL. Because even if you don't, a lot of times you'll start to, even though they tell you not to and you won't, your knees are powerful. And a lot of these guys, one knee is more powerful than both your legs. You know what I mean? So a lot of them will almost start to compensate, even though you're not supposed to. They tell you not to, because compensating can cause more injuries on your other leg. But they'll even do it some to get going, to keep it moving, or to, start out and stuff like that. When an Achilles, no. So please keep that man in your prayers. Shout outs to the Dobbins family, man. And hopefully, even if he's not with the Ravens, I'm going to be rooting for this man. I'll be praying for him, and hopefully he does get healed up, guys. But definitely not one of the that's the worst 25-point game I've ever seen from the Ravens. The most disturbing 25 scoring point game I've ever seen from the Ravens. Ever. From just bad play to injuries. Something got to change. Something has to change. But that's an episode with the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. And how we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. I love the comments. If you have not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of absolute content goodness available for your guys' consumption. There will be live during the week for the patrons and stuff like that. So go out there, give it a look, tell me what you think. It helps support the channel also. It helps a lot, and you guys get extra. And there will be stuff for merchandise and merch. So give it a look. And if you have not tried it too and you want to help out, just donating whatever, whatever. Bottom of the screen, QR code to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show, real easy. And that money goes to all the equipment, like new laptop, new camera, extra camera, lapel microphone so we could do interviews and all that stuff. So if you want to help, that's another way you can do it. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This show is not just signing off. And as always, you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.